Hi, the financial services sector today offers one of the most exciting opportunities to invest. Unlike the past wherein only the financial services were dominated by large banks or let's say large housing finance companies, the landscape today has changed considerably. And today, if we see, there are multitude of options available to invest. Not only restricting to banks, but there are small finance banks, payment banks, private banks, public sector banks. Even on the lending side, you have numerous opportunities across housing finance companies, vehicle finance companies, SME financing, fintech-led financing. Not only on the lending side, but even if you look at some of the capital market-oriented opportunities which has emerged in the past 5 to 10 years, the opportunity to invest is humongous. There are a number of insurance companies available, number of mutual funds available today, a lot of depositories, exchanges, financial product distribution companies and whatnot. Today offers a wide spectrum of opportunities to invest in financial services as a landscape, and I think that is where the Bandhan financial services product offers a very, very unique and a very, very timely opportunity to investors to invest and participate in the equity market journey. There is this new concept of JAM, which is Jan Dhan accounts, Aadhaar and mobility. This holy trinity has given a lot of structural advantage to the financial services sector of the country. Today, roughly 90% of the adult population is actually covered by Jan Dhan accounts, and they have a digitally enabled banking capability with them. The Aadhaar, as you know, has covered almost entire gamut of the population of the country, and I would say roughly more than 95% of the population is covered by Aadhaar. Similarly, mobile, the lowest cost of data in the country and the penetration of smartphones have enabled a lot of digitally enabled financial transactions, which is visible in the rising share of digitally enabled payment transactions in the country. This holy trinity offers a multitude of opportunities for the financial sector as a whole for a very, very long term. If we analyze the valuation levels of the overall sector, today you will find that the sector is actually trading at a historical discount to the overall market scenario. In the past, we have seen that the sector tends to trade at a premium when the markets are good, and in times of stress like COVID or global financial crisis or any other larger macro crisis, the sector tends to trade at a discount. Today, when you analyze the discount of the overall sector, it is currently trading at an average range which is closer to the previous low levels. Hence, it is reflecting a very limited downside from current levels. So even from a valuation perspective, I think the entry point is quite reasonable, and we are not entering into the market at an elevated levels. It is said that the proof of the pudding is in eating. Let us analyze the long-term performance of the sector vis-a-vis overall market. Historically, if we see over many years, this sector has on an average outperformed the overall market by about 200 to 300 basis points. If you look at the data for the past 10 years and 5 years, this sector is again outperforming the overall market. However, in a 3-year window, the performance is slightly underperforming and the overall sector is trailing the overall market. The primary reason for this is underperformance during the COVID times. And as a result, there is a reasonable scope for this underperformance to catch up with the overall market, and therefore the downside from current levels probably look limited, and there is a reasonable chance of actually getting an entry at a very, very opportune time. The investment philosophy of the fund will revolve around 4 pillars. First of them is flexi-cap in approach. We want to invest in companies which are ranging from 1,000 crore market cap to over 1 lakh crore market cap because the landscape is too wide. The second pillar is about growth-oriented investing style. We intend to invest in companies which are generally growing faster than the market. The third pillar of the investment philosophy is about being active in our approach. Rather than hugging the benchmark, we would like to invest in companies by taking very active calls vis-a-vis valuation, vis-a-vis growth, vis-a-vis market opportunity, whatever market has to offer to us. And last but not the least, it is about bottom-up investing. That is the most important pillar. Rather than being a top-down approach, We are trying to identify companies on a bottom-up basis because we have seen in the past, bottom-up investing generally delivers, has a high success rate of delivering multi-baggers. And that is what some of them we try to capture in the fund. The portfolio construction process will evolve around identifying companies around three large parameters. First of them is earnings trajectory. We intend to invest in companies where the earnings are growing faster than the market and faster than the peers. The second parameter is about competitive positioning. So we intend to invest in companies which scales good on competition, which have attractive moat, which have sustainable competitive advantage. And the last but not the least is about management quality. We intend to invest in companies which have very superior track record of execution, not only in terms of good times, but also in terms of bad times or bad economic cycles. And the management has shown sufficient resilience in coming up and delivering the business performance much better than the previous past. I think a combination of these three parameters will lead us to identify good companies and good opportunities for growth from a portfolio perspective. Large opportunity set, reasonable valuations, bottom-up research-driven investing framework. I think all of this offers a very good opportunity to invest for the long term. Unlock the vault of opportunities with the Bandhan Financial Services Fund.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.